Hey Leo Collective, happy Saturday. I hope you all are doing well. I hope your birthday season was everything that you wanted it to be. I believe we are now officially in Virgo season, but I could be wrong, but I think we are. Let's get into your reading today. We're going to start with an unspoken truth. We are looking at the week of August 25th through September the 1st or whatever it is. Let's see what the message is, your unspoken truth for the week. All right, it says there's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? Could be something emotional in nature. This person is walking through water. It looks like she has some like a suitcase in her hand. This could be emotional baggage or something. And if it's not you, it could be somebody around you. It says endings aren't always endings. For some of you, there could be something could be a breast cancer survivor, or somebody around you could be, if it's not you. I'm getting like, I don't know why the storyline is popping in for me. Like I said, for some of you, I don't know if you have like a person around you, if it's not you who has survived breast cancer, but it's important for me to say this. Even if somebody had to have like a double mastectomy or whatever you call it. I don't know. Why am I getting it? Why am I being told that? Okay, endings aren't always endings. I don't know if somebody lost somebody due to something like that. Maybe they survived and then maybe it came back. Y'all know how that is with cancer. And again, this is not a prediction for like the upcoming week. I mean something that already happened. Or some of you could be breast cancer survivors. And God bless you if you are. Something is not over. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I'll be getting random messages. They're not really random, but we have to see what's going on. It's like you feel like time is running out on something, or time ran out, but it really didn't. Even if someone transitioned, we all know that endings are just new beginnings, right? I mean, you see this hand here, like the way that the hand is holding the hourglass is giving me that something could have ran out and then they turned it over, or about to turn it over. Messages for Leo. You got self-made in reverse. It says open. I mean, independent success, overcoming odds, and creating your own path built from nothing. It came out in reverse. It's giving me the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is Virgo energy, Virgo Venus energy, and it does represent actually September the 1st through the 10th. Let's see what this is. Why is everything flipping in reverse? And I don't like these cards. We got unbothered in reverse. So somebody is bothered. It says peace despite chaos, calm attitude, detachment from negativity, and not my drama. You see a woman here, and then there's a couple arguing around her. She has nothing to do with it, but I don't know. Maybe some of you in a third party situation. So maybe you are bothered. And if it's not you, it's someone else. It says there's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? Or maybe you're not trusting somebody. What in the world is this? You got toxic love. Come on, cards. It says pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachment, and can't live without. There could definitely be a third party situation, y'all. Look at these people. They are trapped in barbed wire. It's definitely giving devil energy. You could have a love-hate relationship with someone. This could be a person who, I don't know, man. Maybe they're very argumentative, selfish. Maybe they're not even applying themselves professionally here, you know, financially, with self-made in reverse. Or maybe you built this person up. We're going to see what the tarot says. You got ascension. Taurus got this as well. So you're going through an ascension. And you got catfish, pretending to be someone else online, fake profile, deceptive images, and not who you think I am. What in the world? You got shocking. You won't believe this story. Clickbait, misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truths, and not what it seems. Some of y'all, okay, Leo, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it's going to be one of these days where the reading is not positive. Now, we're going to look at the ascension because that's positive. But y'all know I don't like these kind of readings. But it's giving, y'all know that saying, like what I ordered versus what I got or what I received. And y'all know how people post the pictures. They bought a wig and the wig look crazy when they get it in person, but on the picture it looks pretty. Or some clothing that is ill-fitting or looks cheap, but on the picture, y'all know how that is. Like shopping in the catalog. But this feels like a person. Could be somebody you met online. But clickbait, catfish, and toxic love. Jesus Christ. Something is misleading, y'all, this week. Now, it's either somebody you already know, or for some of you, they could be pretending that they have money, that they're self-made, and they're really not. What is wrong? Why would this come out? Shocking, you won't believe this story. What else could that be? Because that also gives me like being a content creator. Don't believe everything you see this week. Don't believe everything you read this week. Don't believe everything that people say to you this week. Because you got a catfish energy here. All right, let's see. I don't know, y'all. What's going on with there's something behind your eyes? What are you hiding? You got the Five of Swords. That's defeat. Five of Swords can be the feeling of winning the battle but losing the war. Cutting off your nose to spite your face. Laugh now, cry later, you know. This could also be an agent provocateur. Saboteur, that could be yourself, like self-sabotage. But it is feeling defeated, giving up. What's that? What's the Five of Swords? Something backfiring. Remember I told y'all a couple weeks ago that a backfire was hitting somebody? This could be them. The Four of Wands. I started hearing Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones, when he's like, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. That's what it's giving y'all. Got the self-made card here in the upright now. The Magician with the Four of Wands. You have tunnel vision. I feel like, Leo, your reading going to be complicated today. I'm sorry, y'all. It's starting off complicated. You got Gemini, Virgo, and then you got the 1111 card here, Aries, Venus. The Four of Wands usually talks about success. You know, you don't trust somebody. Because this is like when you feel like you need to watch your back. This card can represent somebody a little bit raggedy in their energy, y'all. You might be saying there's something behind this person's eyes. What are they hiding? But I feel like you got it going on, because you show up to me as somebody that feels very stable. Or like I said, some of y'all, this person is pretending to be like twin flame energy. Could be a false twin flame, because this is manipulative. The Magician, either way, is manipulation, because this is somebody that's manipulating the elements to create what they want, using what they got to get what they want. That could be something as simple as I'm using these cards to give you a reading, or I could use my feminine wiles to seduce a man, right? Using what I got to get what I want. It's a smooth talker. It's somebody with the gift of gab. So if you're not trusting somebody, listen to that. Listen to that, because you might be like, oh, this person feels so good to me. They feel like home. And you're just like, oh, it's my twin flame. Everybody calls everybody a twin flame now. Whatever. You could be feeling like that. And this could also be something business related. This could be about a contract. This is about structure, foundational stuff. So the home front, y'all need to maybe watch out for sleight of hand. Let me see what this is. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Read the fine print. It's at the bottom of the deck. I'm not even going to pull anymore. That answers the question right there. This is farming, agriculture. I'm noticing it's like a barren land here. So I don't know if y'all are trying to build with somebody. This can talk about being friends before lovers. Like, let's take it slow. Let's get to know each other before I make a solid investment in you. Let me see if you're worth investing in. But this could be something money related, or love related, or business related, or home related, or whatever related, right? It's definitely second thoughts here. Reviewing. Could be a contract. Let me look it over. Let me cross my T's, dot my I's. Let me make sure that I'm not getting myself into some bull crap. Now, this Seven of Pentacles for me also is something I call the 7-year itch. If y'all know what the 7-year itch is, this could be like newlywed energy. This could be being married, living together. Maybe you're not trusting your partner right now, even if you are married, because the 7-year itch is what they say happens in new marriages. That first 7 years is like the honeymoon phase. You do also go through a lot of your changes within that first 7 years. Some people want to give up and divorce within that first 7 years. They say if you make it past the 7 years, you usually can, be okay. But this is sometimes talking about, let me take a step back and look and see if I want to continue investing. So it says there's something behind your eyes. What are you hiding? You may have trust issues with someone. You may not be feeling very content or comfortable or secure or stable, and maybe you feel like what you think is stable is like sleight of hand. So like I said, Gemini, Virgo energy here, Taurus, Saturn. Something about 7 years could be significant because that's my 7-year itch card. All right, let's move on. There was a movie, I think, with Marilyn Monroe called The 7-Year Itch, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's an old movie, like, y'all, before any of us were born, right? At least I think before we were born. What's going on with self-made? Yeah, because I'm sure Marilyn Monroe has been deceased for a good little while now. So this says independence, success, overcoming odds, creating your own path and built from nothing. And it's crazy because the Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take these messages. Look, y'all, this is for you. Okay, Leo, look. Follow your heart is the message here. That card was flipped over, so I'm going to take it. Follow your heart. There's a sense of belonging here. Soul tribe energy. You got the Nine of Pentacles, which is self-made, which is independence. All of the things that card is in the upright, this is. For some of you, there's like a business idea, judgment card, a purpose-driven life. Your life purpose is showing up here. Overnight success, abundance, a windfall of money, inheritance. Any of these things could be going on. Some of you don't realize you got something racing towards you. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups are curious to me. They can literally represent the post office, FedEx, something like that. And the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So I don't know what this might be, but it feels really nice. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles are about the self. The nines are about you. They're not about anybody else. This could be an opportunity coming your way. You may have to be brave to work through some challenges or whatever. Be willing to be teachable. Because the Judgment card is a teachable moment. It does talk about a life review as well. So it could be something emotional you're working through. Like I said, this person is walking through this water with this baggage in their hand. So you could be working through emotional baggage and clearing a lot of karma. And this is telling you to seize an opportunity. Be very brave. The Knight of Cups can represent good news. Could be financial news. Usually it can represent a lot of things coming your way. But it also warns you about saying yes to everything. Like you have to really go with what's aligned for you. This is overnight success. It literally says all of the things that this card says here is in this card here. But this is manifestation coming in. And this is enjoying the fruits of your labor. So this is allowing yourself to enjoy it though. This is also pampering yourself. So this week you could be doing something like that. Somebody could be traveling too. Could even be like a last minute trip. But it's exciting, whatever it is, or some kind of exciting news is coming for you today. This could be a judgment going in somebody's favor. I keep telling you all that. What's going on with the unbothered energy? Oh, I can't wait till these ignorant neighbors move out. Jesus Christ. What's unbothered? Because I'm very bothered. Why are you bothered? Because bothered is the opposite of unbothered. It's in reverse. You got the Two of Swords. Libra moon energy. Some of y'all gonna be trying to ignore somebody in the workplace. There's like 2 or 3 people at your job that you probably don't get along with. And this week you're like, you know what? Leave me alone. Queen of Wands in reverse. Aries, Mars. That could be you though. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card. Now this is unbothered in the upright. Somebody's bothered that you're unbothered. The Lovers could be a Gemini, Sagittarius, or a Leo or an Aries person. And Libra moon is here as well. So the Two of Swords can talk about ignoring someone. I feel like there's maybe some bickering going on. This could be in the workplace. This could be a third party situation though. There could be a person here that can't choose between you and another person. And you're like, you know what? Maybe you're giving them an ultimatum. The Temperance card can be an ultimatum. But really, you are unbothered if this is you. But this is reconciliation and divine timing as well. If you do feel like you're like stuck between a rock and a hard place in some aspect of your life, this is harmony and peace and like a resolution to that. But maybe you are feeling a bit torn this week. You are like wavering, trying to stay calm about something, but it could still be bothering you. You are trying to like put it on the back burner though. Like, okay, out of sight, out of mind. If I don't pay attention, it's not there. So I don't know who these two people are, but it's like this person is sitting here like, I ain't got nothing to do with it, but it's coming out this way. So I don't know if somebody's trying to involve you in something this week and you're just like, no, leave me out of it. You could be, maybe you're going to be the peacemaker. I don't know. But this is jealous energy here. Queen of Wands in reverse, main character syndrome, but not in a healthy way. It's promiscuity as well. So like I said, some of you could be in a third party situation. And maybe you're like, why can't you choose? And, you know, if you don't choose, that's fine. But I'm going to remove myself from the situation. This is very demure. All right. Decorum, couth. Not really wanting to disturb the balance of anything. So this week, there could be a person in your energy. Maybe they are very high-strung energy here. Mean-spirited energy, drama queen, drama king, whoever this person is. Or this could be maybe feeling bothered yourself and your own insecurity showing up, because that's what it could be. And like I said, something to do with love. The lovers usually represents a choice between two. The Two of Swords is usually a crossroads choice between two. So I don't know what this might be, but it feels like somebody is feeling like selfish. I don't know if it's you or somebody around you, but this is really obnoxious energy. A lack of self-worth, deceit, something like that. And maybe you're just like, I just don't want to be bothered. But maybe you are bothered. Maybe you are. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck could be something going on in the workplace. This card comes out when Spirit is suggesting that you collaborate over competing. Okay? Somebody might want a poly relationship. I don't know if you've been fighting them. Leo, look at you, the sun. Some of you are born July 22nd, 23rd, whatever's the start of Leo season through August the 1st. Something about 3 years could be significant. Your birthday is showing up here with the sun. We just ended your season, I believe, yesterday. This is definitely looking like some kind of competition. And you know, the Queen of Wands in reverse, she does represent promiscuity, competition, vengeance, anger, all of that good stuff. And this is like fighting, disagreeing with, bothered. So I don't know if you're upsetting somebody. This is being a team player. So, or you could be in a third party situation. Threes represent third parties possibly. But this could be something in the workplace. This is a competitive environment. Some of you may feel like you're in a hostile environment and maybe you don't want to collaborate. Or maybe somebody's making it difficult for you to collaborate here. Because this is you having a sunny disposition and you being the real deal. What did I tell y'all the last time? What was the name of your reading? Leo, say goodbye to the bad guy. I don't know what you could have done here, but I feel like you're upsetting somebody. Now, maybe they upset you first, but I feel like you're upsetting somebody. You could be just centering yourself right now. Queen of Wands in reverse could be you remembering who the F you are. You know, and maybe you are coming across as temperamental and selfish, but it's the way that you're keeping your peace. I think I told y'all that the Temperance card came out the last time. Okay, what's going on with toxic love? Toxic love is the Seven of Swords. Sneaky link energy, y'all. Aquarius moon. What's going on with that? That's definitely sneaky, selfish. Somebody that could be living with someone else, sneaking away with you, or you sneaking away with someone else while they're with you. The Lovers, a choice between two. Gemini energy. The Fool and the Four of Cups. You about to cut somebody off that don't know what the hell they want. Okay, could be an Aquarius, your sister sign. Cancer moon is here. Okay, it says pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachment, and can't live without you. Somebody keep running back to their past. I don't know if it's you running back to your past or you're dealing with someone who runs back to their past. But somebody keeps doing that, and they could reject you. This could feel like a missed opportunity, or this is self-absorbed energy, because the Queen of Wands on the table and the Four of Cups is definitely self-absorbed. Somebody could be very reckless in the way that they act, very sneaky, very calculated, especially if it's an Aquarius, which is your sister sign, or Gemini. Them air signs, y'all, they be something. They be something sometimes. Not all of them, but you know, that coldness, that maybe with the exception of Libra, because Libras are lovers, you know, but that cold that can come from an Aquarius or a Gemini, ooh-wee. I don't know if you're giving somebody the cold shoulder, they gave it to you, but it's some sneaky energy here. And it does feel like there's two people that somebody is torn between. I don't know if it's you or someone else. And somebody keeps running back to the past. And you might be just thinking about cutting this person off here. Libra, Venus energy. Okay, so what's going on with this Ascension? What's the song Ascension by Maxwell? Maxwell is a Gemini. What does he say in that song? All I'm hearing is fortunate. That's not the song. Ascension. Oh, Maxwell, how does the song go? I was just listening to Maxwell last week. I don't know why I can't think of how the song goes. Maxwell, Ascension. I can't think of it, y'all, but maybe that song is significant. What's Ascension? Spiritual growth, higher awareness, and next level consciousness this week. You got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Venus. This is a slow ascension. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, this is also attention to detail, pragmatism. Could be hesitance as well, though. Routine. You're outgrowing a routine. You have a new level of consciousness. You're elevating yourself out of procrastination. What's going on here? The Six of Wands, victory and success here. That's your energy, Leo. August 1st through the 10th. So this is you being on a high horse here. The universe is favoring you this week in some regard. This is some kind of recognition, achievement, or your confidence. Like I said, remembering who the F you are, putting yourself on the pedestal. It's popularity, it's fame, it's recognition, it's accolades. Could be something on social media, public recognition. Winning a prize or praise, somebody putting you on a pedestal. For some of y'all, this could be something in your career with the Knight of Pentacles here. It's been a long time coming and you're finally getting it this week. The Tower. This, you know, I feel like something good is coming out of something bad. I don't know what that means. Could be that something was moving really slow for you, Knight of Pentacles, or dragging your feet and procrastinating, and you're elevating out of that, breaking a routine. This could be a sudden paradigm shift. This is also the element of surprise, shock value, something like that that could be shocking this week. Scorpio and Aries energy. Some kind of sudden change. What is it? It's for the better. Yeah, it's for the better. You got financial breathing room. Six of Pentacles can also be somebody wanting to be there for you, provide for you, be very generous towards you. It's a card of generosity. Taurus moon energy. 6 years is here. Some of you could be doing work in your community. You could be getting rewarded for that, an award of some kind. Now, if you have a charity, or some of you want to do something like this, charity work, or just the spirit of gratitude is bringing in some kind of victory and success for you this week, or some material help. This is also gainful employment. So if you have been in between jobs, this is going to elevate you this week. All right, what is catfish? Universe. Catfish with clickbait is very similar to me. It's just like I said, what you ordered versus what you got. Like, something ain't what you thought it was. This could be meeting somebody, and then when you see them in person, like you meet them online, you see them in person and you're like, I mean, you got the Six of Wands with the Tower. That could also be shocking. Like I said, Six of Wands is social media, so y'all know how this can go. Like, it might be somebody with a lot of money or something, but maybe when you meet them in person, you don't feel a physical attraction. So if y'all got a date or something this week, I mean, unfortunately, that might be what it is. Oh, it might be because this person, like I said, they ain't got no money. Four of Pentacles, breadcrumbing, cheap, or greedy, holding their money back with the Ten of Wands and want you to, let's go Dutch. Like, I can do it all by myself, baby. I got all the money I ever need. Wow. Pisces, Jupiter, Capricorn energy. You know, Leo, Sagittarius, Saturn is here as well. There's something about, I'm just hearing I could do bad all by myself. Because this is definitely giving struggle love right here. If it's a love situation, and this is somebody single and content. So I don't know. Some of y'all might be like, I don't even want this. Like, somebody's pretending they got money and they don't. Or they could be doing this with someone else. Maybe it's your ex or something. I don't know. But I do feel like you need to read the fine print, okay? This is about thinking long term. Think about the long term consequences, because you could be getting yourself in something stressful. So just keep that in mind, especially if you got it going on. Like, don't align yourself with a person who's not willing to invest in you. What is this catfish? I feel like somebody lying about their money. Talking about they self-made. And it could be somebody asking you out on a date. Knight of Cups. What's clickbait? Yeah, you got the Eight of Wands. This is sweeping you off of your feet. What's the Eight of Wands? Oh my God, the Knight of Swords. Somebody that won't take no for an answer. Somebody's aggressive in their pursuit of you. Could be a Gemini. Could be Gemini, Saturn. And you got Sagittarius, Mercury here. This is the next 8 days. This could be messages coming from someone that's hot and cold with you. Don't know what they want 1 minute to the next. They could be coming in like they got something so exciting to tell you. And you're just like, what? What is it? Maybe you're curious. I don't know, but they're a heartbreaker. Look at that heartbreak up there. Page of Swords in reverse. Heartbreaker, cheater, liar. Somebody just want to run their mouth. All talk, no action. Scatterbrain. Could be a younger Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or somebody whose plans fall through because they keep changing their mind. They say we're going on a date. They say they're going to call you. They say they're going to do all of these things. They're racing them with communication, whoever this person is. Okay, so a strong air sign. The Star. The Sun. Leo and Aquarius. Sister signs with the Nine of Swords. So, you know, just watch out for like love bombing. That's what I'm getting. Like, watch out for somebody wanting to heal a connection with you. Come back and... You know what I'm saying? And then you end up regretting it. You know, maybe you do have an attraction to them still. Leo, this is your energy. And this is magnetic energy, a gravitational pull you could feel towards someone. There could be somebody in the spotlight. This person might like a lot of attention. But Spirit could be telling you here, look, oh my God, look at this. Love bombed. Confirmation. We have on red. And I think this is supposed to be on red too. I don't know what that means. It says ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies, and maybe they're just busy. So I don't know if this is a person that's going to play this game with you, or this is how you're making them feel, or what Spirit is telling you to do. Leave them on red, all right? We have intense affection too quickly. Eight of Wands is somebody sweeping you off your feet. It's a whirlwind romance. Knight of Cups is also can be a love bomber. You have excessive attention, overwhelming charm, and hidden control. You know, this could be a person who's very demanding of your time. Just think about it like, why didn't he respond? That's what I'm getting from this. Like, I'm sending all of these messages and he or she is not responding. Why is Leo not responding? Giving you a bunch of attention. So just be careful, because the Seven of Swords is here with toxic love. So I don't know what y'all got going on this week, but here you are being defensive. And then the Five of Wands with the Knight of Cups, that's definitely giving love bombing. Some of y'all might be cutting this kind of person off this week, or you're meeting this person this week. Somebody is landing on too thick, Leo. And I know that Leo's like attention. Leo's like that person to give them attention. At least I know this from dating one before. That was my experience with that. Well, actually, I won't say I've dated. I've gone out on a date with a Leo that actually, he did this. He pretended that he had money. He pretended that he was this, that, and the third. He looked the part too, y'all. But baby, when we went on a date, I was like, you know what? Time to go. I ain't even going to share the story with y'all, but I was just like, oh no, baby, it's time to go. You are not in my league. You are barking up the wrong tree. You are dating out of your tax bracket. I don't date people like you. I don't know what you're doing. But he wanted me to believe that he was so much more than he was. And he wasn't none of that. And he was from New York. So he had that, you know, no disrespect to my New York people. I went through a phase where I love New York guys. And he, you know, he had that New York thing about him, that energy about him. And y'all, he was handsome. He had it going on, at least what I thought. But baby, when I got closer and I actually saw what I was actually seeing, I was like, oh, hell no. He was younger too. I should have known. I was like, baby, you're going to have to date somebody on your wavelength. We're not on the same page. And he still tried to reach out and stuff. And I was like, not responding. I left him on red. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. His name was Quincy too. Somebody's name could be Quincy. But he went by Q. Let me stop telling that man business. Anyway, y'all, that's a common name though, so y'all ain't gonna never know who that is. Do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is so funny, y'all. One day, if I ever decide to start going live, we're gonna just have chat. It's not even gonna be about tarot. I just want to talk sometimes to y'all. I'm gonna see if I can start incorporating that. But maybe like as a membership thing though. That way it can only be like the people that really mess with me and not just like people wandering in. I don't know. Something like that might be cool. That might be cool because I got some stories for y'all. I will have y'all dying laughing because every time I tell people that story, they're like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, nah. And this was in between like the person I'm with now and now we had separated for a little while and I was like dating and I wanted to run back to what I knew because I'm like, oh my God, this is what's out here. Yuck. So some of y'all could be going through something like that. I don't know why I'm sharing that. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. See y'all next time. Peace.